Welcome back to another episode of Are We Still Friends? We are joined today by the same two people that are always here.
We got a third.
That's two people. Oh, I was speaking for myself.
You're not here?
Yeah, I'm invisible.
Episode 116. Boom.
Yeah. I have no funny little quip for 116.
I'll show you right here, right now. 16. You can get 16 and pregnant and have a 1-year-old. Just like MTV says.
But why would they be 1 year old?
Because pregnancy is 10 months. So
Are you going off Korean times?
I'm just saying, like, maybe you get pregnant at 15 and then by the time you get 16, the math adds up.
Yeah. I just wouldn't say that one worked.
Okay.
That didn't work.
Some people would just like lift me up in those situations and be like, good job. But I'm glad that you're humbling me and just telling me like,
You humble me all the time.
what?
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
you lift me up too.
Yeah.
You know, just like the song.
True friendship. You have
Sing
to
the song.
You lift me up.
Wow.
Thank you. Wait, was that a humble or were you impressed?
I wasn't impressed.
I couldn't tell because like wow can be either.
Yeah. It was kind of like it was like an Elvis sing.
Thank you.
But like not necessary.
I felt like I had to bring it and that was my way.
Yeah.
116, the episode of dragons.
Yes.
And rats.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay.
You know?
So don't you feel like, okay. I have so much to say.
Whoa.
So House of the Dragon came back. We watched the episode. I think there's one thing between with Game of Thrones in general
Okay.
is like you can watch it,
Right.
but are you really understanding anything that's happening?
You aren't. You can also love it and have no idea what's going on.
No idea. Isn't that the epitome of like a show where if someone pauses it and goes, okay, recap what's happened, you can't even say any cohesive sentence that would make sense because there's so many names that you don't even remember.
No idea.
You don't even really know, like it just, you're watching something play out, but you're not really quite sure how it impacts the story until like the finale.
Totally.
Right?
I completely agree. We've never agreed on anything as much as we do in this moment right here.
We were 30 minutes in and
Okay.
Noel goes, do you understand what's happening? He was like playing a game on his computer.
Well, you can't do.
Well, exactly.
This is the show.
Exactly.
I'm up in arms. We can't even continue this conversation. Okay.
I was watching.
Were you?
I was fully watching.
Okay.
And he goes, do you understand what's happening? I was fully watching.
Yeah. Did you have
My
your
phone's
phone?
been broken.
Still, but were you trying to
couldn't
do
do
anything?
anything.
Okay.
Couldn't do anything. And he goes, do you understand what's happening? And I said, no, but I think it will make sense eventually. And he was like, are you serious? Like he was like, it was absurd what I was saying. But I'm like, no. It's not absurd. It makes perfect sense. And then Sam.
Who?
Sam, our friend.
Oh,
Sam.
I thought you meant in the show. I'm like, there's a Sam in the show?
There could be.
There might as well be.
She's finally started watching Game of Thrones again. She thought it was a terrible show, but she was on her phone the whole time.
Okay.
So now she's like, okay, I get it. It's a good show. I'm on board. Jess had mentioned something about House of the Dragon, and Sam was like, please, no spoilers.
Okay.
Because I'm still on Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And we were like,
she's so far behind.
Yeah. I was like, I couldn't even try to give you a spoiler because nothing I would say would make sense or equate to what's happening. Like, is the queen, the blonde one,
Yep.
married to a Stark and she lost her son?
Nope. married to her uncle, lost a son.
Is he a Stark?
No,
They look kind of Starky.
they don't look Starky at all.
The boy that died on the dragon?
That
was
is not-
Starky.
No, Alina.
Okay, so now you know everything that's happening
No,
in
no,
the
no.
show.
I don't know anyone. I can't name names. And one thing I thought in my head to prove your point was, are they talking about the dragons or the people? I was confusing the dragon names. I thought the dragons were people. I was like, they could be talking about anyone right now. The only way I kind of understood the show, I was like, let everything play out in this entire episode, and then I'll have to think about it later.
Yes. Think about it, digest. And I was so hoping Alex watched because he's smart. And like,
Alina, you just patted Alex on the back so hard. You guys, something's going on with Alina this morning where like an alien has...
the most insane sneeze I've ever.
No, that was the second most insane sneeze. The first one was before we started recording. This is the second. I'm concerned. Like, this is a whole personality trait for you today. I'm
Sorry.
Okay. What were you saying about Alex being super smart?
He would be like, this is what happened, and then this. He would know everyone's name. He's such a nerd.
Okay,
to take him down.
I can name. Thank you. I can name random names. I can name names. Aemond, Rhaenyra, Viserys, Targaryen,
Daenerys.
Stark. I don't know who's who. I don't know who's who. But I know that those people exist. You know why it's really hard? Because they'll say Aemond first of his name, but then they'll be like Rhaenyra third of her name, and I'm like, where's the other three? I swear to God, there's so many people with the same fucking name, the same letters.
You know what I did not forget?
I think you were thinking Targaryens were Starks just then.
No.
Because you know she was fucking...
The boy that came in the room and that was like, we pledge you
No.
2,000 people. He's a Starky.
No, he
He
was
was-
son. He was with the Starks. The other guy was the Stark that was
But
guarding
he
the
fits
wall.
in with the Starks with his little fur coats and shit.
Well, he had to wear fur. He was up at the north.
Well, that was confusing.
Well, the accents gave it away. I didn't know who was who at first because I was like,
You're going off accent?
yay.
Wow, that's advanced. You know what I will not forget from that episode?
What? No. The end?
That guy kicking a dog.
Oh, so fucked. I was like, wait.
I was like, okay, child dies, is getting hacked to pieces.
No, stop.
Don't care.
So what?
But the dog getting kicked? Oh, that whimper was terrifying. I had more empathy for the dog being kicked. Well, because I didn't see the kid.
I couldn't sleep after that. I was like, maybe it's gone too...
Off the dog, right?
No.
That's why you're not a dog person.
Yeah, I'm more of a baby person, especially when they get
No.
beheaded.
No, even people who have babies, like, people still feel for the dog.
The dog survived. The baby lost its head. I think there's a difference. Spoiler alert.
It's funny. There doesn't need to be a spoiler on any of this because I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
How insane it was that she's like, hey, like, my child was just hacked to pieces as a girl is riding in the bedroom.
Okay, I think as somebody with thoughts also.
Like, it was insane.
Well, she was traumatized.
She was just like in there riding and then getting like interrupted to be like someone was murdered. Like, did they not have locks back then?
No, I don't think they had locks back then.
Well, it's an unreal time place.
Oh.
They could have made locks then.
No, they didn't really have locks. They had those things. Let me explain to you. They didn't have locks. They had wood barriers. So sometimes they would knock the wood down like this. So this is the door, and then their lock would be like this.
If I was riding like that, the door would be locked.
There's no locks. There's wood locks sometimes.
So why didn't you lock the door?
That's the thing. It's like you're trying to.
And
keep
also,
this
was that
a
necessary
secret?
for the scene? Like, a kid just got hacked to pieces and they had to show her, you know.
Hooking up with that guy?
What kind of position was that?
That would be reverse cowgirl.
No, she was facing him.
Darn it.
That was just on top.
Oh, reverse missionary.
There was nothing reverse about it.
Oh, it's not reversed.
She would be facing us
How
if it was
about
reversed.
missionary backwards?
The more you talk about this, the more I'm validated in my
I have
missionary
no
argument.
Yeah, you're ruining.
Oh, reverse missionary? Reverse cowgirl? She's facing her. Shut
I'm
your
the
mouth.
only one in this room with a baby, so I know what I'm talking about.
Usually it's people that don't know how to have sex that they're having the baby the first.
Really? This is my first time having sex and I had a baby? That would be crazy.
I know.
Back to the House of Dragon. So what we've come to as as a nation is that nobody knows what's going on, but we're all enthralled.
Yes.
Um,
We're invested in the wrong things.
well,
The sex, the dog kicking.
do you
Who's married to who?
yeah, weird. Who's married to who? Whose kid is whose? I have a problem with whose kids.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure.
And what did
Who belongs
what did
to
the
who?
old man say to his daughter last season? I don't remember. He said something pretty
Wait,
important.
are you talking about the king?
Yes, that guy.
Okay. Well, old man versus king. Well, I wonder what his name was. Rain.
Trinarius.
Trinarius.
Yeah, and he was all withered away. He looked like he was dying in acid.
Withered. I know.
And he said something really important that like
Yes.
basically like that his
Fire
son
and ice.
wasn't really the chosen one or
Yeah.
something.
No, he didn't. No. Now you're gonna get confused. What's
He was
happening?
kind of like, "Hey daughter, you're it."
So
And she was like, "Got you."
I feel like we're confusing two different things.
Yeah.
So he told the daughter.
I think we're confusing more than two things.
I feel like he accidentally told his wife, like, Aemond shouldn't be the king. But he was so.
And she was like, "I don't care."
But no. I think she thought he said he should be the king, but he was dripping in acid. So he couldn't really communicate.
Whose kid died? Like whose
I'll tell
babies
you.
were those?
I'll tell you, Rhaenyra's is the one with the long hair that's married to her uncle. So she was the first one that got her son died. No. She had her son killed on the dragon. Okay, so then she was like, give me the one-eyeballed kids. That's Aemond's head.
I thought she wanted the guy on the throne.
No. Wait, is that Aemond?
Who knows?
Could be. So she wants the guy with one eyeball. So she sends in the rats, and the rats go, and what they accidentally did is they took the king's son, the next heir to the Iron Throne's head. The guy
Who
that
was that girl? Was that the baby
girl-
mama?
No, that girl was his sister, which is also his wife, I think.
We are taking a short pause from writing things, to thank the sponsor of today's episode, HelloFresh.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've been gardening. My farm is fresh and it's seasonal, and yet I haven't heard it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You thought farming was going to be easy?
Yeah, and I thought I could say the word harvest too, but it seems like I can't do either of those things. And farming,
Your farm is not fresh and seasonal.
No.
Your farm has yet to exist.
yeah, no, my farm exists, but it's not producing food. Okay, it's time consuming, and I didn't know, so I'm gonna leave the growing, the preparing, the packaging food to professionals like HelloFresh.
That's smart. And speaking of seasonal nothings, nothing screams summer like some barbecue. I went to a barbecue restaurant, you guys know, and I tried their meats. And you know what happened? Bam, a toilet. I was down bad for a day and a half. So please take it from me. Skip the cafeteria barbecue this year and invest in some glorious home-cooked meals. Speaking of being hot this summer, because that's what we were talking about.
yeah. No one was talking about being hot.
You know, they say there's like friends that just like kind of lift you up with whatever you're going
Yeah.
for. And like, that's not you right
You're
now.
right, you're right.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Yeah, please don't interrupt me.
Hot.
That was stupid.
Hot. Did someone say hot?
Oh, I like that.
There we go.
Okay, well, stop interrupting me, please. It's my turn, and I'm here to blow your mind about sex symbol things. Have you seen the macros on some of these recipes? Of course, you guys would talk about macros for me. Well, we're talking 38, 40, even 49 grams of protein per serving. For recipes like beef bulgogi, lettuce wraps, and creamy sun-dried tomato and chicken pasta, they are fresh, they are nutritious, and they are protein-packed. They are PPs.
Damn.
Right to your door.
Damn. Well, just choose your non-cafeteria meals, select a delivery date. HelloFresh handles all the meal planning, the shopping, and most of the prep. So all you have to do is open your freaking box with scissors, open it. Can you do that? Cook your meal. You know, for more than one person or maybe one person. We don't know.
Be single.
Yeah, we
Be
don't know your
single.
life, but one or two people, it will work both ways.
Yep.
Okay?
And the one upside that we're not considering
God.
right now is if you're standing in line at the store, you could have someone like staring over your shoulder at your phone, eavesdropping, and taking that personal information out and about on the town.
I see your point, and it makes me feel like maybe I should stop doing this ad read.
Abort.
Because I really enjoy the people peeping. But you know what? I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to part ways with the store. And thanks to HelloFresh, I can do that. So if you sign up today and you want to unlock free appetizers for life, get the party started or enjoy a little pre-dinner appetizer of your choice in every HelloFresh box for free.
Don't wait. Sign up today for HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Go to HelloFresh.com/stillfriendsapps for free appetizers for life. One appetizer item per box while your subscription is active.
That's free appetizers, you guys, for life at HelloFresh.com/stillfriendsapps.
Okay, bye.
I think it's his sister wife. Alex?
Ooh, sister wives.
I know.
I don't know. I didn't watch.
Yeah, but don't you know who we're referencing when we talk about this?
Have you
No.
seen any House of the Dragon?
I've seen the whole first season. Yeah.
Oh, but you don't know who we mean by the king and his wife?
Yeah, I was trying to black out any kind of potential spoilers, but you guys are also talking with with complete nonsense.
Okay,
so there
so
is no
yeah.
spoiler.
Aemond, the king that sits on the Iron Throne. He's married to, presumably, I believe, his sister?
I can't remember.
Long story short, a baby was beheaded.
Yeah,
And I
I
couldn't
think it was
sleep at
more
night.
toddler.
Oh, you would consider that a toddler? I guess
I
so.
think so. I
Fine,
think
you
so.
guys. Does it make that story any better? He was beheaded with a stale knife.
Yeah, you could hear that. It was like
I
cutting
muted
someone
it.
with a butter knife.
I
was like,
muted
"Oh, yikes.
I was like, not.
But again, the
no.
dog streak was like a bit more piercing for me.
Don't you think the dog kick was
If there was a kid crying, I'd be like, "Oh, that was messed up." But it was just kind of like
Well, thank
what if they're just
God it wasn't a
cutting
kid
his
crying.
hair, you know?
We knew they were beheading him.
Yeah, but we couldn't leave anything to the imagination with the dog. You saw it happen in real time.
But don't you think it was a weird story choice to kick the dog? It was like he was just choked. He was just choked out, and then he took it out on his fucking best friend.
No, he just found that dog on the
No,
way.
that's his best friend.
No, he just found him on the way. He picked him up.
No,
He picked
Alina,
him up.
That's like you and Ollie.
No. He was walking. He saw the dog. He just picked him up. And
That
took
makes
him.
no sense. That's
He made him part of the like, ooh, I'm a rat guy.
So now we're really confusing the story because I think that his dog's best friend.
It was really funny. He was just like got choked and he was like, oh, I'm angry. Let me kick the dog. That wasn't his friend. You don't treat your friends like that.
No, I know you don't treat your friends like that, but you also don't chop off babies' heads. Like I feel like there's a line.
Yeah.
And I think if you're willing to kick a dog, you could chop off a baby's head.
Yeah.
One leads to the next. It's like
Speaking of rats in Berman,
what else?
rat men are in. Have you heard?
Honestly, I heard word on the street that rat men were in.
Define what a rat man is.
I guess an ugly hot guy. That's what
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
A street sleuth, someone that's dirty, kind of like homeless sheep.
Unconventionally, like kind of like straggly.
But that's who me and you think are hot in
You know?
general.
That's not me.
Well, we just confirmed with our Gossip Girl hottie that we like.
Penn Badgley is not a rat man.
Yes, he is. Penn Badgley's rat man.
No. Rat man is like Timothy.
Wait, hold on. Pause the episode. If you don't think Timothy Chalamet and Penn Badgley are one and the same,
They're not the same.
Are if A then B.
No.
This is an if A then B.
At first I didn't think Penn Badgley, but this specific photo makes me think he does look fairly rat-like here.
He's rat.
Look at this. That's fairly
He is
rat-like.
not rat.
That's
If
fairly
anyone
rat-like.
is rat, it's
Rat.
Penn.
No.
That's fairly
no.
rat-like.
Penn Badgley
Alina,
is not rat.
I won this argument. It's already confirmed by the internet.
No. Look up what the definition of a rat man is.
Okay, but
It's gonna be like half human, half rat.
don't you think Timothy Chalamet and Penn Badgley could be brothers?
Okay, maybe not Timothy, but maybe there's somebody else. Who else are the rat men?
I'll tell you, it's Barry Keoghalani then.
Nickelodeon.
Barry
Keegan.
Keegan. He's so rat man. He like is rat man king.
You know who rat man is?
who?
Rat man is the guy in Charlie's Angels that's smelling hair. That is the original rat man.
Wait, I don't know who that is.
The guy who walks around, Alex. The guy in Charlie's
Work faster.
Angels.
Work faster.
Who walks around with rats.
Alex wasn't even
I
born.
didn't watch
smells-
Charlie's Angels.
Oh, I don't know who you're referencing either. Alex.
Oh my God. He's the original rat man.
Is
He's
he
the
hot?
original rat man.
Is he hot?
No.
Okay, well then
But
he's
like
not.
maybe to some people.
Ratman, a guy with rodent-like features.
Okay,
Okay,
now
that's
look up
it?
Rat Man and Charlie's Angels. I'm disappointed no one here has seen the movie franchise Charlie's Angels.
Okay, number one. Why
This
change
is
your voice?
this is a literal like Ratman villain.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's where we
We're
got it
so
from.
literal.
Can you show Sarah? Remember this guy?
I can't zoom in. Can you zoom in on this rat, dude?
You remember him?
Oh yeah.
He'd like sniff hair. He'd like cut hair and sniff it. And he was a rat man. He is the original rat man.
Now I feel like we're just talking about two different things, like disgusting, evil rat dudes, and then like rat men who are walking the streets.
They're kind of the same.
No,
They get their inspiration from him.
I hope not. Do these rat men know that they're rat men?
I know. Like if someone called you a rat man and you didn't think you were a rat man, like Penn Badgley, like just like would your like if there became like, oh, trash girl, and someone was like, oh, Sarah's trash
I'd be
girl.
like, I get it. The
Would
thing
you be
is,
offended?
no, I can't be offended because I'm putting my trash self out there, and this is why. Let me give you a reference. I saw a chic older lady walking in my neighborhood, and I was like, damn, I want to be a chic old lady. Like, this woman is looking fierce strolling the neighborhood. And then I was like, oh, I bet she was just a chic young girl. And she turned into a chic old lady. I'm not chic. I cannot turn into a chic old lady because I am trash girl. And I know I'm going to be baggy trash sweatpants grandma. I already know. There is nothing about me that's chic. So, because of that, if someone said, doing a list of trashy podcasters, Sarah, top of the list. I get it.
What would you say that I would be?
Oh, Princess P. Very lovely. Like, wakes up and doesn't have to brush her hair.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
You're not trash.
Okay. I have grease in my hair.
No, you're bubbly. You're bubbly, happy.
I am. I'm also dirty. You know. I had my socks on the table.
Yeah. I had to ask Sarah if she could move her socks while I eat because I think it's like you can't have feet
Genitalia. Feet genitalia?
Paraphernalia. Feet
Yeah,
paraphernalia near food. You just can't.
We were talking about really gross things, and I told Alina that like I did the nastiest thing I've ever done the other day. I was stirring beans on the stove, and beans fell off the stove, and it fell on my foot.
No.
I took it off my foot and put it in my mouth. I took it off the top of my foot, and then I put it in my mouth, and I said, you piece of dirty garbage.
I thought you sucked your toes off.
No, I didn't suck my toes off. I can't reach that far down. But I did remove it from my foot and ate it, and I've never judged myself.
Yeah, that's pretty trashy.
It's trash.
That's trashy.
So
Eating beans off your feet.
that's disgusting.
Eating beans in general is already questionable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because beans are just like, you know, but then eating off your feet.
I'm gross. I
I don't think you're gross, but I don't think you can eat beans off feet, right?
No, I agree.
Like
Listen,
people already are shutting down beans on toast.
yeah, beans on toast is disgusting. But the thing is like, I agree it's gross, and I did it. And so like, it's so instinctual for me to be that gross that like I didn't think twice until it was in my mouth. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyways, who else is rat besides me?
Who else is a rat?
Josh O'Connor, Mike Fast,
Wait.
Barry,
Wait, can you show us a picture?
I don't
Yes,
know any
yes.
of these people. Can
the
you
guys
name
from
people?
Challengers. Both of the guys from
Oh,
Challengers. are rat men.
yeah. I see what you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. Jeremy Allen White, the bear guy.
Oh yeah.
Are they just doing short guys?
No, they kind of just have like I'll show you a photo of the four guys that they said are the iconic rat men. It's the Challengers and then Barry Keoghan and Timothy Chalamet.
See, I think it's insane
Like,
to be putting Timothy Chalamet in this group.
Why? I feel like
think
him and Mike Fast look alike.
I think Timothy Chalamet could be one of the hottest men of all time.
But that doesn't mean rat men aren't hot.
Yeah, they're hot, but they're just rat like. I think
They have rat like features.
the
Okay.
key is, could they play
Ratatouille.
Remy? Wow. Yeah. Could they play Remy? Like either voice wise, like or in a play, and like guy on the left,
He could.
uncanny Remy.
Here, right here.
Yes.
Josh O'Connor.
Yeah.
O'Connor. Yes.
Uncanny Remy.
Him as well?
He's more of a Stuart Little to me.
Okay.
He is a Stuart
Mike
Little.
Fast.
What about Barry?
Barry kind of has like I feel like his nose is a little too wide, or maybe he's kind of like a chubby rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Barry.
Oh, Gus from Cinderella.
Oh, that's good.
You have an encyclopedic memory
It is
of every
weird.
rat.
Oh yeah, rats are iconic in cartoons.
Who's Timothy then?
Timothy is like He's kind of like your. He's what's the thing in Dune?
Oh, the worm.
Oh, the Muad'Dib, or no?
The thing that walks around.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's his. But what's his name off of?
It's the desert mouse. What is it? Isn't it?
Oh, I love the desert mouse.
What is it?
It's I was right. The Muad'Dib. Yeah.
Oh,
wow, that's really crazy.
I was surprised you had to look anything up.
I was right.
Yeah, you were.
Damn, that was good, Alex.
Yeah, that's more what he is.
He's so precious. I just feel like he can't necessarily be dumped in with the rat men, in my eyes. Like, listen.
And then where does Penn Badgley fall?
Well, that's the thing. If you're saying Timothy is a rat
Penn
man,
has too sharp of features in the chin and nose department to be a rat.
I feel like that's the point.
No.
If your nose and chin are defined.
But that's exactly what Timothy is also. He's got sharp nose and sharp chin.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think Penn was around before rodent men became a thing. So
Yes.
he's out of it.
Yeah, maybe.
So you have to be a news star to be a rat?
Yeah.
Like, how are you telling me that photo?
That's rat man.
That's not a rat man.
Sharp nose, kind of like his little teeth look like almost
I
like
can't-
Bucky
I know.
for here.
I can't place him as a rat in my rat encyclopedia.
He's a very handsome man.
He's so handsome.
But a lot of people didn't like him in Gossip Girl.
I did.
He was least favorite for a lot of
Really?
people. Yeah.
Well, I guess you are right. He was least favorite, but that's because people are so enthralled with like the Chase Crawfords.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they want the pretty boy
yeah.
or the bad boy, which is Chuck.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to say no to Chuck either.
We were going to say no to
I
Abel.
was going to say no to Chase. Like that's like not for me.
Okay.
Too pretty.
Yeah,
You can't.
yeah.
If you're a trash girl, you
Chase
can't be
is
with a pretty boy.
Hemsworth status.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. This is a great segue. It was just perfect. Like House of the Dragon had tons of rats, and then we talked about rat men, and I have two things I want to show you.
About in the same vein.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if my phone will work, and then I'll get to that in a second.
Your phone not working?
Oh, it's working. Okay. You may have seen this on my story.
Okay.
But I literally, like, any chance I can get to watch this, I will. I've probably watched it 20 times.
Was that like weird bunny? Wow, you guys, I just want you to know here, Alina just shushed me.
For anyone listening, it's a
Gerbil?
it's a really big squirrel of sorts. It's running, it's moving around, it's hopping. Someone's chasing it down, and then it just says, "Stop!" and starts screaming that scream. And it's just like, and that is me to a T.
Would you do that if you were being kidnapped?
Noel sent it to me. He sent it to me 9 times on accident because his phone was bugged. And he was like, "This is you." Like, if I'm being tickled, that's me. That's how I would respond. I'd be like, "Fun and games," and then I'd be like, "Stop."
No, I think tickling is one of the meanest things you can do to somebody.
It is, but I enjoy doing it to others.
Oh, I love tickling other people. No, it's fine if you tickle me. It's more of like if Corbin tickles me. Because now I can't stop the tickle. Like I could fucking fight you. I could get you off me.
See, that's where I go too, but like you can't be violent with someone.
Oh, I'll fight someone if they're tickling me. But I can't fight Corbin. Like I won't win that battle.
Yeah.
But if you were tickling me and you were trying to hold me down and get me to giggle, I'd fight to the death.
But you can't. See, that's breaking a rule. I feel like you cannot hurt someone in tickling.
What?
It's crossing a line. They're tickling you. They're trying to entice insinuate they're trying to get laughter from you. They're trying to
They're
get
taking
giggles,
it too far.
and you're gonna hurt them.
I will kick them across the room. I will kick them through
No,
a
but
wall.
see, once you grow and mature as a person, you realize that that's cruel.
No, once you start tickling as an adult, then you know you're immature.
No, I think that's off limits. You cannot hurt someone when they're tickling you.
Anything goes if you're being held down. Anything goes.
For a tickle.
That's MMA. Like, I'm willing to headbutt.
So
to
you're
get out of
telling
the
me
tickle.
you're sad, and I'm like, I just want to make you laugh, and I get socked in the face with a black eye,
Let me tell you this.
and you think that that's okay?
if I come up to you and I say I'm sad and your response is to tickle me, we're going to have words. Because I'm looking for a deep conversation, and unfortunately, you're going
what
under
if
my
you?
pits.
What if you're just like, I just want to laugh, and I don't know how?
in this situation, I'm saying I'm not sure how to get myself to giggle.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to you and you're like, I got the solution.
Yeah. And I try to talk to you about balls and it doesn't work.
Wow,
And then I'm
that's
like,
shocking.
now I need to tickle you. And I go for a tickle and nothing.
No, I can always be tickled. The thing is if this is how you know, tickle, 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 pits, pits, sides, knees, tickle, tickle, and I say, stop. If I give you 2 stops, and if I get to my 3rd stop, oh, no holds bar. Like I'll go to jail. I will risk jail because I refuse to be tickled.
Okay. And now it's your child.
Oh, I can do anything I want to make her giggle. I'm going to tickle, tickle, tickle.
No. She's tickling you.
Oh, she's tickling me?
And she has not listened to your 3rd stop.
Oh,
jail?
No.
Jail?
No.
Jail?
She can do anything she wants.
Okay.
No rules. No rules,
Okay.
mommy.
The same should apply for your friends.
No. I'll kill.
Alex,
on, doesn't
where do
know-
you stand on the tickle?
Alex doesn't know what it's like to be held down by another man and be tickled.
That's not true.
Really?
You don't know what I do on my Friday nights.
He was in a fraternity.
They do a lot of tickling there?
They do
We do a
weird
lot of
stuff.
tickling, yeah.
Where do
But
they
my
tickle?
my grandma used to like scream at us when we tickled each other. She was like, it's like the meanest thing you can do to a person,
I agree.
like all that kind of stuff. So I would have to be on the side of like you can fight back. But the thing is though,
Self-defense.
self-defense. But the thing is though, if you like hurt them back, then you do look like the idiot.
You do look like the idiot.
You do like I will be on like I will feel justified in doing it, but I will also feel stupid.
You
for
always
doing
come
it.
out of it looking like you lost your cool.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though it isn't cool what they're doing, you will. It's an unfair burden that they're putting on you that you're gonna look like a jackass if you're gonna hit them back, but you are vindicated in doing so.
Yeah.
That's a good point. You do look stupid because you're being tickled.
Yeah.
But it's the worst.
I'm
to be
speaking
tickled.
from experience of getting too angry and getting very annoyed when I'm tickled. It's never a nice feeling. And I've come to the conclusion that you just gotta be chill about it. And this is coming from someone who hasn't been tickled in a long time.
I'm always tickled.
So I would say as an adult looking back, more grown, you definitely can't be, mean about getting tickled. Like you just got to put up, you're being tickled. Someone is trying to incite laughter from you. What a beautiful thing.
But it turns violent after the second stop. It turns violent.
that's because you're being a little pussy.
The
and
thing
you
is,
don't
I'm
know how
gonna
to
piss
handle
my
some
pants. I'm gonna
handle
piss
some
my
tickles.
pants. I can't handle tickles.
Yeah, I'm pretty ticklish too.
Have you ever like tickled for like to flirt when you're younger? When you're younger? You ever tickle flirt?
No.
Okay. Well, what was your flirting style prepubescent?
Like, it was in the eyes.
I see. I get that too.
Yeah.
Just like long stares. Well, are you doing the triangle that we learned again?
No, I thought I heard something creak.
Oh, that's Alex on the chair with his butt.
Nice. Okay. Shall I tell you about holding wieners?
Yes. You should.
Okay. I think that like in a non-sexual way, we were talking about how like a wiener is kind of like it's like it should be an acceptable thing to hold while you walk.
Yeah. Just think if it was this is coming from a place like
It's kind of like an arm.
Imagine you live in a world where it's socially appropriate to have your penis out. Like, let's have that be the backdrop of this situation, okay? So, like, social appropriateness is like you can walk penis out. Second thing, if this is now the world that we live in, wouldn't it be fun if, as their wives, girlfriends, fiancés, we could hold their penis publicly and like bring them around with us, like your grab,
Yeah.
like those Instagrams.
When you think about it, you look at a hand. This is not very nice to hold. It's like got fingers.
This is nice.
Yeah, but it's just like kind of an odd thing. It's got all these bones.
Yeah.
It's going to bump into your hand. When you think about it, it's like, wouldn't this be nicer to hold?
Yes.
Like when we're talking about holding something, it's like, well, this is like holding a cup. This is like holding a beer. This is like holding, when you hold a finger.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is nice to hold a finger.
It is nice. So why can't we hold
Penises. In the same way.
Because then boners will happen.
Yeah. Well, if we took boners out of this situation,
Okay.
no boner happened. Wouldn't it be funny though if a boner happened?
It would be.
Like, I make the whole holding experience be like,
no.
oh, you would let it go.
Well, yeah. If I'm out for a stroll,
I think just keep holding on.
interesting.
Yeah, don't let go. Like
This is
Jack and
this
Rose.
is so asinine.
But I think it'd be funny specifically in a mall. Like this is if you go to a mall in this scenario, this is the only place for penis holding. Or Disneyland.
Why malls?
Malls or Disneyland.
Oh, Disneyland is rough. There's a
Because-
lot of kids there. How do you explain that?
I don't know how you explain that there,
Well,
but it's more of like you know when you have like your kid on a leash at Disneyland. Now you have your boyfriend on his penis.
Yeah.
You just grab it. You're like, we're going to the next ride. Let's go.
yeah.
Grab it. And
Yeah.
you go instead of
It's kind of like a pool noodle. Like
Exactly.
It's all things of that size when you think about it, or like that a cylinder-ishness are meant to be held in the hand. What? Like a pole?
Yeah.
A pole. Anything?
straws.
Straws? They're meant to be held. They're meant to, Alex?
You don't like this creative world we're coming up with?
No, I agree. I hold mine all the time. And if this is the world we're living in,
We're living in this world.
I'm gonna hold mine right now.
This world is fake, Alex. We've made up this world, and it's you're not allowed to hold it. It's being held by somebody else.
Gotcha.
I just think
gotcha.
a camera lens. Everything in that shape is meant to be held in the hands
Of other people.
of others.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why not? Why not hold a dick in the mall?
I know. And just how funny would that be if everyone is grabbing their boyfriend by the wiener and taking him to another store? I just find that
I know.
concept really funny.
I know.
Like, next door, let's go.
Yeah.
Trying on more things.
Yeah.
Trying on more clothes.
Yeah.
Come with me. Follow me this way.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's weird that we're on the same page with this.
It's nice. It's nice. So I have a funny story from this last week. My poor mother.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
My poor mother. She has been going to the Apple store every day, running diagnostics on her
Wait.
phone.
Okay.
She's having issues. She's hearing feedback. Okay.
Like we do here with the buzzing?
Yeah, kind of like an echo.
Oh, okay.
She's calling me like 4 times a day as tests, you know. She's like, I'm really frustrated. I keep going to the Apple store. They keep telling me there's nothing wrong with my phone. My phone is perfectly fine, but I'm hearing feedback, blah, 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 blah. She calls me. She's like, I'm hearing feedback again. And I said, oh, that might be because my phone is effed up. My speaker's messed up because I've dropped it. Are you hearing feedback with anyone else? She was like, no, I've just been hearing feedback with you.
Oh, shit.
So she's been going to get her phone fixed for the feedback with me specifically.
God.
And I was like, wait, you've been going for 4 days to the Apple store to get your phone fixed?
Your
and
poor
it's
mom.
just me?
Your poor mom.
She goes, yes. I'm like, well, it's obviously me. I dropped my phone. I just didn't tell her that I dropped my phone.
Oh my God. She's out of there. You know how annoying it is to go to the store one time?
I know.
Let alone
and for them
4?
to tell her, like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with your phone. And she just keeps going back. And she's like, no, but I hear it with
I'm testing with my daughter.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
No, I felt awful. I felt awful.
God.
What?
Nobody told her like on the second time that it was probably you, not her. Like what
Yeah.
what idiot is working at the store?
It's supposed to be
Your
genius.
mom keeps coming back.
But I don't think she specified like it's just with my daughter.
I guess.
Like
yeah.
I think
That's
she's just
true.
like I'm calling and
there's
you don't
feedback.
make that connection
Yeah.
that like it's everyone. It's like
It's fair.
It's one person.
yeah, it's like only in that phone call was she like I was like, are you just getting it with me? I don't think she would think like, oh, it's Alina's phone. She didn't know I dropped it.
Yeah.
It makes sense for me.
I love, like, does this mean she's calling you most? Because she's like, wow, I'm
She calls
experiencing
me
this
a
all
lot,
the time.
but she calls other people too, and like you probably don't equate it. Like you it kind of becomes a blur. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I hear it sometimes, but you don't like make the connection that,
That
it's
it's
like
only
this person.
Yeah.
How sad.
It's really sad.
But we were laughing. I was like, you've been going and it's just me. It's just my phone that's messed up. Like, that's pretty funny. We laughed. We giggled.
It's
We
cute of
giggled.
your mom.
But I have to say, I had another incident. Okay.
Oh, no.
I went to the toilet.
Oh, no.
I've been wearing these boxer pants.
Yeah.
My phone slipped out again. On the toilet, getting up. I was like, shit. I go to look at it. The lines that are on there have gotten deeper. They've gotten more discolored. And now my phone doesn't work half the time, which is why it wasn't working during House of the Dragon. It's like sometimes the screen just doesn't work. Sometimes the screen just is not available for me to use.
No,
it does not.
have,
No.
will,
Nope. It will not.
can,
Nope.
if,
Nope.
you must,
Nope.
change your ways. We're done.
Noelle was like, you're getting a case.
You're getting a case.
I'm not getting a case. I'm going to invent better pockets.
You can't go through life like this. You can't.
I'm not getting a case.
You may as well be riding a bicycle without a helmet. You're in a car without a top.
Which, according to Gordon Ramsay,
I know.
wear a fucking helmet.
No, I don't trust anything moving like that. I don't trust it. Don't get on a bike. Don't get on a scooter. Don't get on a skateboard. Motorcycles. No, I mean my neighbor was on a bike, full helmet. Car didn't see him, smashed into him.
You're just way too vulnerable.
You're way too vulnerable. And cars are
And
not
thinking
looking
about
for
when you were a
bikes.
kid and you were like, helmets are stupid.
I know.
Shut up.
Shut up. Put on your helmet.
Wear the helmet.
I know. And now kids are riding those motorcycle bikes. They're going so fast, no helmets.
You're not wearing any helmets on limes. Limes?
Birds?
They make limes too. Yeah, birds.
Yeah, birds and limes. No, it's absolutely insane. I'm
Alex is not
curious.
leaving the bar at 1 a.m. with his helmet to get on a scooter.
Oh my god, Alex would be so funny leaving the bar with a helmet. Imagine him coming into a bar with a bicycle helmet, not like a motorcycle helmet, but a bicycle.
It probably looked kind of cool.
You'd be like, I really care about my head.
Yeah.
No, I think dorky things like that are coming back. Don't you think?
Yeah, with the introduction of a Ratman, yeah.
No, I guess. Well, shit, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I won't do it. Bring back razor scooters like you have.
But wear a helmet.
And only go in your garage.
And only go in your garage. There's just something so nice about a garage floor and wheels.
Okay, it is really nice. And it's so nice that you shouldn't go outside. You're never going to have more fun than in your garage.
Yeah.
It's not going to feel as good.
Do you like garages?
It depends on the garage. I have a very insane feeling about garages.
You
do?
do?
Did we talk about this?
No, never.
Okay, so I feel
Okay.
that anyone in the nation, leaving their garage open is basically like getting pantsed in public.
It's very exposed.
It's very, very exposed. And as a person who doesn't believe in privacy, I feel like if you leave your garage open, I know everything about you.
And anything is up for the taking.
Anything's up for taking. I will come up to the garage. I'm going to check things out. That's your home.
Wait,
that's basically you on the toilet.
That's crossing a line.
Well, I'm going to get close.
I understand peeping into someone's phone, but you're not walking into people's garage.
No, I'm not walking in. I'm getting as close as I can. That's normal. I'm getting a normal distance away, and I'm gauging it.
Okay.
It's too much information, even for me. I like to know what's going on the phone. I like to see your texting. I like to see your Instagram.
It's kind of like looking in someone's fridge.
No. That I will do. I will, the moment I get into someone's house.
No, but it's pretty private.
Really?
Someone's fridge, I feel like it tells a lot about a person.
I think that's why I go straight to it.
Imagine what Alex's fridge looks like.
I don't even want to know. I think, you know what, actually, I'm going to guess. There's a tub. It's plastic though. He has plastic tubs. They aren't glass. And they're spaghetti.
No, it's Ziplocs.
If he has Ziplocs instead of Tupperware.
In my fridge, there is deli meat, cheese, bread, 2 gallons of milk, 2 gallons of water, orange juice, oranges, fruits, and then a tub of mint chip ice cream.
You have that in your refrigerator?
That's in the freezer. And then some Trader Joe's frozen milk.
That's pretty good.
Usually there'd be leftovers, and they would be
in Tupperware?
It'd be either a plastic bag or Tupperware.
Wait,
would you say that your fridge has gotten better since you are now in a relationship?
I think it's because I had moved, so this is a fresh fridge for me to destroy.
Fresh fridge.
It's a fresh fridge for me to destroy.
Why do you want to take down your fridge?
I don't want to. It just kind of happens. I'll put like a leftover in there, and then I'll forget about it for like 6 months.
Oh my God.
And then I'm like, why does my apartment smell like ass?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever found like a random vegetable that you left in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, oh, this cucumber is just water now.
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting. Disgusting.
No, okay, well, a fridge is even more personal. I don't know what's more personal, your garage or your fridge?
Garage, fridge, or a toilet?
The thing about the garage, though, is, and why I say it's referencing pantsing, is like your garage is private to me, but your fridge is public. If you're showing people your privates, aka your garage, like that's your dirt, that's your space that you actually hide from the house.
Some people actually prepare garages to be like very visible.
I get it.
Because they're always open and closed.
I get it.
It's kind of like...
But that's why I think it's more private, is because you can hide things in there, but also you're exposing it to the world.
Your garage is like your neck. Like, it's going to be shown.
But you can hide it with a turtle. Turtleneck. No, I'll give you another example. Walking my dog the other day. This guy rolls in on his bike.
You walk your dog?
Every day. Twice a day.
Wow.
This type of dog mom I am. Opens his garage. You couldn't even fit a pencil in that garage. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm seeing so much about this man.
I know. Some people collect.
But that's like, that tells you so much about a person. But he didn't want anyone to see that. I fucking spotted that. It's private. It's his private personal space. He knows no one's going to see that unless he's not quick about his garage. But his fridge, you're going to invite people over. They're going to go and get snacks. You got to make sure that's like nice and neat.
But a fridge is like anyone. Okay, this is silly. Because a fridge is like someone is coming in there that you know already. So like, you know what I mean?
Like you're only inviting friends into the house.
Yeah, like a stranger's never going to see your fridge, but a stranger's going to see your garage.
Good point. Good point.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
What were we even talking about?
We were talking about rolling around in garages.
Oh yeah. You don't have to wear your helmet there.
Yeah.
Because you only have to roll.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pick a topic?
Did you pull anything from Alex and Kate's list?
Well, just the bottom one. How fast could you get hit by the baseball?
Well, you just told it to everybody.
Well, I told it, but I didn't say how fast.
Nice. Okay, so the question, this came about because we posted a vlog and Sarah told me that she watches the vlogs that I post without audio, which it's a VO vlog.
Sometimes I get nervous about my phone having volume around the baby because sometimes
Don't bring the baby to this. Don't make this a baby thing.
I just watch a lot of things without volume normally now. So that's like kind of my routine.
This is something I put effort and time into.
I know.
And you giggled way more when you listened with audio.
I did giggle way more when
Otherwise,
I
you're
listened
just
with
watching footage.
I know, but I'm like, oh, I get a little sneak peek of what she's up to.
What I have to say is more important. Anyway, she didn't know that in there I talk about I went to Wrigley Field, not to be confused with gum.
No one was confusing that.
We were talking, Alex, as a group about how hard you would have to get hit with a baseball to like that you think you could take, like max mileage.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was thinking like 10 miles. Okay. And Kate goes, Alina, I was watching your vlog. That was so funny. I said, oh, thanks. Like we should talk about it with Sarah and like see what mileage she thinks. She goes, but also, Alina, 10 miles is like a little kid could throw 10 miles. Like it's really nothing. And I was like, dang, Kate's like roasting me. Like Kate doesn't roast often. But she was just like, 10 miles is like a child.
Like underhand.
Yeah. She was like, it's literally just like this.
And did you pick a spot where I'm getting hit? Because that also is going to change.
I think that the spot should either be your thigh
okay,
or your arm.
I'll do thigh. I'm more comfortable with my thigh.
And what's your mileage?
35.
That is so fast. Have you seen a car going 35 miles an hour?
No, it's not the
No, it's not.
Wait, it's not?
35 miles an hour is not a fast pitch to get hit by.
Oh, it's not?
Like high school baseball players start clocking in around the good ones that get drafted start clocking around the 90s. Like you can get hit with like a
good ones at 90s. So what are they doing in MLBs?
100 kids that I know that got drafted into the minor league system.
We should be playing with the draft.
We're throwing like 80s in high school and like touching 90. But then
so what are the MLBs?
I mean
90 to 100.
90 to 100. Yeah.
That's it. Just that much faster.
I mean,
everyone should be in the MLB then.
Yeah,
they're accurate.
No. It's throwing.
And they're throwing
100
100 balls at 100 miles an hour.
No, what?
Like, I mean, over the course of the game, if they're a starter, like you're doing it 100 miles an hour over and over again.
You usually don't throw 100 pitches. Pitch counts are usually limited to like 70.
I don't know the pitch count, Alex, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think high school players start touching like 80, 90 miles an hour, and then major leagues like you can usually 90 miles an hour is the
baseline.
Should
be faster.
I don't know.
Like you're gonna go from high school.
I don't know, but 35
to
slow.
MLBs, and you're only gonna go up 10 miles. Like that's a lame progression.
So now that I know the miles
you're
per
getting
hour,
paid millions of dollars to do 10 miles more.
Yeah, look it up.
Wait, we should get the baseball connoisseur in here.
Oh yeah, Kate.
Hey,
I don't know if Kate's gonna know high school pitching.
Kate knows everything about baseball inside and out.
Are you kidding?
On the back of her fucking hand.
Really?
Wait for it.
Okay.
Hi. How fast would you say like high schoolers throw baseballs?
Pitchers.
What?
Yeah.
What did I say something wrong?
I mean that could just be like a third baseman throwing the ball.
Because you're more likely to get hit by a pitcher because you're batting. I would say 60 miles an hour, 60 to 70 for a high school pitcher for baseball. High school softball can be 50. I'd say about.
Wow, when I said 35, I'm a little bitch.
But these are like good teams.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what would you say MLBers pitchers are doing?
MLB pitchers typically between 85 and 100.
Okay, so 60.
Okay, so that's a better range.
Okay.
He
was saying that high schoolers are at like 90.
No, he wasn't.
I said high schoolers can touch 90.
They can touch 90.
If they're
middle
ready
schoolers,
to go to the MLB.
No, middle schoolers that I played with through 70. So high schoolers.
They were lying.
They're not. There's a radar gun.
He would know baseball better.
No.
For high school.
High schoolers usually are minimum like 70 miles an hour, top out touching 90, 85 to 90. They top out.
Not like
top
normal,
out there.
Though.
Yeah, still not normal, but that's the fastest.
Okay, let's get back to the point. How fast are you getting hit with one?
Definitely not 35 miles an hour. That's so slow.
I think
That's
the
so
most
slow.
I would take is like 15 miles an hour.
That's so slow.
I'll take mine back. I'll go up to 70.
Yeah, you could easily get hit by 70.
Yeah.
But what kind of then you're gonna go home to your daughter after that and hold her with a broken arm?
You're not gonna have a broken arm.
Number one, I'm getting hit in the leg. I already chose leg, so my leg has way more thigh meat on it, so I could take
What kind
it.
of injuries you getting from that? A bruise?
A bruise.
That's it? Just a
Yeah,
bruise,
a
not a
bruise.
welt?
It's gonna be a dead
Bruise.
leg. Dead leg. I'm limping to first. Obviously, I get to go first base.
Yeah,
So
unless you
You
swung.
look super cool and badass.
I wouldn't swing, Alex, because I'm only up there to get on base. And actually, I would only ever bunt in these situations. And since I bunted not to the bag, it's all good here. I'm going to first.
Gotcha.
And you're
I know
taking
bunt for is cake. What are you talking about?
Well, as an old baseball and softball player, I was always first up to bat because I wasn't great at hitting. But once I was on base, I was going home. You know what I mean? So,
So no one wanted to load bases with you.
everyone wanted me on the base. Well, yeah, I see what you're saying. So they wanted me on base. I'm first up, baby, first up. So I would just pretend to bunt and just.
So what
wait.
is your answer?
70 miles an hour?
That's painful.
I've been hit though.
Have you seen a car?
But you're not getting hit with a car.
Speed of light.
You're not getting hit with a car.
You can't relate the car to the ball. I'm not getting hit by a car at 70 miles an hour. I'm dead.
You're getting hit with a part of the car.
No.
The headlight.
Your understanding
false.
of physics is so off here.
How fast is a bullet?
How fast is a bullet?
30 miles an hour.
No.
No.
Could you imagine if someone shot a bullet and it was like, "Choo," and you're like, "Choo," just
So a
like,
movie.
yeah, like
Yes.
the Matrix.
Guess how fast the bullet flies.
A bullet, I would say, is like
500 miles per hour.
200 miles an hour.
Can they measure a bullet in miles per hour?
It's feet per second. 2,700 feet per second.
That could be.
Can you convert
Great.
that?
Yeah, can you convert that to miles per hour?
Yeah, one sec.
Like,
One sec. Let me do math.
Kate, how fast do you think you could get hit with a baseball? And like, what is the metric here? Like, is it like a not cry?
No. You can cry. No
walk
one's
it
saying that you can't. You have to walk it off. You have to walk to first.
Yeah, and continue in the game
Yeah.
in that moment.
Okay,
I would say
and I'm
like
gonna say you can't cry.
70 70.
See, me and Kate, we're both
I would say 70. 'Cause
Geminis
I've been
and
hit by like
70s.
60, 65, and it stings for sure, but you kind of you're like, all right.
Does
Yeah.
it feel like a slap?
No,
harder than
no,
a slap.
yeah.
Harder than a slap.
Harder than a slap. It's kind of like, have you ever been hit with like a paintball?
Oh,
or
those
like a
fucking
lacrosse
hurt.
ball?
Yeah.
It's kind of that feeling where it's like a big sting.
It's like a dead leg.
You're like yeah.
Okay,
But it's
so
normally in like a fatty part, like your leg or like.
if you get in
you're
the
like,
back,
no.
though, that's...
Or if you get hit in the elbow, this is the worst. But a lot of the times, like shoulder, leg, so you're kind of okay.
Okay.
What's your miles per hour?
Like 15.
Pathetic.
You could easily take like 35.
Well, we'd have to cut Alina from our
40.
team, I think, if
Yeah,
she can't take a ball in
yeah.
the face.
Yeah.
Well, no one
face,
said
not
face.
face. Nobody said.
Well, you could get it in the head, but you got your helmet.
What's the
Well,
conversion for bullet?
1840 miles per hour.
Wow.
Doesn't make any sense.
840. That's really
What's
fast.
1,000 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Well, it's more
Almost
than that.
2,000, yeah.
What's your baseball mile per hour?
I mean, yeah, I've gotten hit with like a 70 mile per hour, so I think I could try 80, but I'd probably cry. 80 or 90.
I can't believe our metric changed to like, what won't you cry about? Because
Well,
I'll cry about
we
anything.
have to set
Well, yeah, isn't
we have
it
to
that?
set a limit.
But I'll
Yeah.
cry if I'm tickled. So it's like
Exactly. Then lower your miles per hour.
65. 65, but no tickles.
I think I could take a 100 mile per hour fastball straight to the face and not even wince.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
The image of that.
where's somewhere you couldn't take?
The face.
The balls.
Oh,
Oh.
I did.
A milky tit? Oh my God.
a nipple.
I would
a nipple.
I did get hit in the cooch before.
Oh!
I was
That's bone on
catching.
bone.
I was
Yeah.
catching, so I was.
Oh, it bounced
full
down?
Spread.
Oh.
I was full spread. It was a ball. It was a foul ball. It went boom boom, and I kid you not, that's the most pain I've ever felt in my entire life.
Oh, you don't wear
I
a
was
cup,
on the
right?
ground.
No.
No cup or anything. Just a thin layer of
bone is the
pain.
cup.
It hurt so bad. I literally,
My stomach
I
hurts.
thought my vagina broke.
Mm,
Do you know how much bone is down there?
too much.
And the ball is coming off the bat faster. So if it's like a 60-mile-an-hour pitch, it's coming off the bat at like at least like 70 or 80. It's bad. I'll never
Nothing
forget that
shattered?
day.
Nothing shattered.
I'm okay. To my knowledge, I'm okay.
All right.
I was like
Fingers crossed.
15, 16. Yeah, it definitely made me cry. That one, I was crying. It was like I couldn't hold it back.
Jeez.
I'll leave you guys with that.
All right.
That image.
Yeah. I'm just picturing the sound.
Oh.
Ouch.
Do it. Yeah. That was really good. Well, that concludes our regular episode, and we're going to continue on in the bonus at patreon.com, and we'll see you there.
/AWSF. Pod.
I mean, if you're new here,
Welcome.
if you're deciding to get started at 116 and you
Yeah.
don't know the full URL,
Then welcome.
that's crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Just jumping in now? Jump in now, baby.
Jumping in now is like watching House of the Dragon season 2 episode 1 with no knowledge of anything, which honestly,
You don't need.
based off how this episode went, yeah, you wouldn't need to know anything, any backstory.
I know. Welcome to Patreon, you guys. We'll see you there.
Okay, bye.
Bye.